Hello. Woo. Found a good filter again. So happy. All right. Welcome to this video. I have a really great topic today, and I think a lot of people are going to relate to this, especially if you are working on your own business. And anyway, but it does apply to anybody who's kind of thinking about making a change, but is maybe standing on the edge and going, oh, what if, right? And I sometimes think about standing on the edge of a diving board because I hated anything like that. I was never a good swimmer. Standing on the edge, and the longer you stood on the edge of that diving board, the longer it will take you to jump, and the more fear comes into you, right? So today we are talking about one of my biggest fears that I've had for a very long time, and how it stopped me from doing things in my life. And it still has a huge effect on me and how I live my life. And I don't like that. I'm working on it all the time, and I have such a good awareness around it. So you might be experiencing something like this too. I just did my video. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I post a video in the mornings for women 50 plus, but kind of for everybody, on my YouTube, Diana Marchand. And it is, I pull a card, and I also give you the message from the card and things that come through from me. And also we read from one of my books. So it's really about setting your day in a very powerful and intentional way, creating and designing your life. So living more consciously so that you do create and design your life, and you don't just let life happen to you. So check out my YouTube, Diana Marchand, and you'll see some from there. Give me a like, a love. Not many people are watching right now because the algorithms, but it's okay. I'm okay. Spread the word. All right. Share this video too if you think it helped you. From the book, The Big Leap. This is an old book. It's a really old book. And as you can see, I write in all my books. And right here I put me. As in when I was reading it, I went, oh my God, this is me. Do you ever do that with books? I do it all the time. So in this book, I'm like, oh my God, this paragraph is me, totally me. So I'm going to read it to you. This is one of my biggest fears. The fear of being fundamentally flawed brings with it a related fear. It's the fear of that if you did make full commitment to living in your zone of genius, you might fail. You might fail. It is the belief that even your genius is flawed, and that if you expressed it in a big way, it wouldn't be good enough. This belief tells you to play safe and stay small. That way, if you fail, at least you failed small. At least you can say, well, I didn't really try. I didn't really go for it. You know, if I would have, maybe. Hi, Renee. So this has been me. I have always had this thing about, I'm going to find my purpose in life. I'm going to find my purpose in life, and I'm going to live my purpose. And I knew it wasn't a regular job. I'm like, I have some bigger purpose in life. I have something I'm meant to do. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm going to find it. Of course, growing up in the 60s and 70s, there wasn't anything like this. And so when I discovered, oh my God, I can do this online thing. When I decided to coach, even do workshops in person, in my community, what begins to happen when you start to market yourself, when you start to talk about yourself? It's this fear of, oh my God, like what if no one likes my stuff? What if no one wants to buy what I have? What if no one comes to my workshops? Because then you would have failed. That means your life purpose is a failure, right? And we never want to think, so this is what I'm living for? If I'm living to follow my purpose and I fail at it, there's nothing else. There's nothing else for me. And because I never wanted to fall, so I've had regular jobs. I still do have a part-time job. It's not because I hold myself back because of this fear of, I need to have a backup because what if, right? Like what if? And so many cases I see in so many areas of life, like if you're wanting to leave a relationship, it's like, oh my God, what if there's no one else out there for me? What if I will never find anybody, or I'll meet someone and he'll be worse than the last person I was with, right? Or you may say, I want to change careers. I want to do something that's more fulfilling. I want to follow my purpose. But then the worry and the fear comes up is, what if I do it and I fail? What if it doesn't work out? There's no backup plan. Then that means I failed in life, and I failed in life big, like huge. If you fail, like we think, right? If I fail at my purpose work, that's the biggest failure of all. Then what do? There's nothing left. And that has been my worry. That has been my fear. And this filter puts on a lot of makeup, a lot of blush on me, which is so funny. That's been one of the things that I've worried a lot about. And I know that for other people, I know that's out there for you too. So I just want to bring that to your attention. Maybe you don't even realize it. That's what's holding me back. Because if I play small, I don't go full in, then that means I can say, you know what, it's okay. I didn't really go for it. It's okay. Maybe, I guess it just wasn't meant for me, but good thing I have this as a backup, or I'm just going to settle for this. This is just okay, right? Fear, the emotion of fear, leads us to believe that whatever we want to do, or whatever we're choosing to do, or the change we want, what if we make this change and things are worse? Whereas the energy and the emotion of excitement is the same vibration or same whatever. It's just us believing that things will get better. Things will get better. And in most areas of life, with change, I choose the emotion of excitement. Whenever I make a change in my life, most areas of my life, I truly believe that things are going to get better. If I've left a relationship, the next one's going to be better. I'm going to meet someone better. For a job, there's going to be something better. For a place I live, there's going to be a place better. I know it. That's why I'm making the change. I'm making the change for the better. I'm not choosing to make the change so that things will get worse. By also believing that it becomes true. So that means that I choose to believe that things will get better. But if you live in fear, then, right, like a self-fulfilling prophecy, you make things worse because all your focus is going on, this is going to get worse. What if it gets worse? And what you focus on expands. So what we want to create in our life, the outcome we want is what we need to focus on, not worry or fear about the outcome we don't want. That's a huge thing, right? So for anybody, The Big Leap is a good book. Even though it's an older book, it is a good book because that's exactly what it's about. It's about, when you could say the glass ceiling, like we make it so far, we're able to do this amount, but then as soon as we want to push ourselves to that next level, then all our insecurities and things come up and will stop us or push us down further. And it just means we need to gather strength, as in strength, make the moves, be in more confidence, have a higher self-worth, right? Believe in ourselves more. So this constant personal inner work is needed so that you continually strengthen the inside of you, strengthen your worth, strengthen your self-esteem, strengthen your confidence so that you can push through to that next level. And that's also about making any change, right? It requires you to think differently, believe different things, say different things, take different actions, have different habits, but it's all possible. It's all possible no matter what age you are at, because anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. Even though you don't believe so, it's just because you haven't chosen to look into other ways of thinking, and you've stayed stuck in the limited way of thinking and in the limited beliefs because of fear or because of believing, the belief you can't do it. You don't have to believe those things anymore. And that's exactly what I work through, help clients within my programs and my coaching. I have a one-on-one coaching offer right now. I just sent an email. For those who are on my email list, please check your junk mail because this is... but I'll be putting more information up soon, and I might even do a separate video about it. But I also have a group that goes on monthly, Take Charge of Your Life. And this is about getting consistent help, accountability, keeping your focus, working on changing the habits, working on moving forward, taking those actions, starting to believe better in yourself, work on your self-worth, your self-love, your self-confidence. And that will make you continue moving forward instead of doing the again way like this, right? The wild ride and being fearful and being worried and being overwhelmed and not sure. Don't live like that anymore, especially if you're a woman 50 plus. Stop that madness. Get help, support, and accountability. Reach out to me if you want to know more about what I do. Yeah, no obligation, of course. I'm here for you. Okay, have an absolutely amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Let me know you've watched, comment, and feel free again to share. All right, so much love. Bye.